It's 7:27. Everyone is hyped about the Jets game tonight, and Rochelle is talking about Jets fever at the Manitoba Sports Hall. We're going to see a little table hockey competition, aren't we?
Yeah, look at you. I'm playing some table hockey here, and of course, this is something many of us grew up with. And joining me now is Sal Capizzi, who is the president of the Winnipeg Table Hockey League, and I'm playing against Catherine Salazar, who is almost kicking my butt, but not quite. Let's talk a little bit more about this. What's going on, and how involved are people with this?
Well, it's been growing. It was big back in the 70s and 80s, and then it got let down a bit with the age of the internet and the video games coming out. But now it's coming back pretty strong, and all the large Canadian cities have their own leagues, and people are playing all over again, even down in Europe, down to World Championships involving many different countries that they do every second year. And it's getting very popular again. So lots of leagues to join in.
This is really reminiscent of when we were youth, isn't it?
Yes.
When we were little kids.
Every kid got one as growing up. If it wasn't a Christmas present, a birthday present, everyone was playing hockey growing up, and it was their way of pretending to be an NHL superstar.
Yeah, because you can really. You just really have to figure out how to do this. This is really challenging because you have to figure out which stick, of course.
Yeah, it's great hand-eye coordination, and we're trying to bring it into. We've been introducing it to some of the schools and teaching some of the kids, because the kids nowadays they've never played table hockey. It's all video games, Xbox, Sony PlayStation, things like that, internet, Facebook. So this teaches them a little bit of hand-eye coordination and a sense of belonging to a club. Fine motor skills, things like that. So it's been described as chess at 100 miles an hour is a good way to describe what table hockey is.
And you're a gym teacher, so you've been introducing this to your students at school. And what have they been saying about all this?
Oh, they've had a blast. They can't wait for their next turn. They really enjoyed it. I mean, they all love hockey, but a lot of kids that don't have the opportunity to be at a hockey game, and this is their way of playing hockey, and you got kids that would play against each other that maybe they don't get along outside at school and on the playground, but put them in front of a table hockey game and they're both having a blast laughing, and it's really good.
This is something they'd never seen before, right? This is the first time they'd seen this when you brought it to school.
I took a poll of my kids and asked them who had played, and there was no kids that played, and they were asking me, is it like soccer, because some of them know a little bit of foosball and things like that, but yeah, as for hockey, they're pretty. This is pretty new to them, and they've been enjoying it.
And you have room for new players, so anybody can just sign in, right?
Yeah, our league. Our leagues. We're running pretty well at maximum capacity right now, but we're open to helping people out, even starting their own leagues or starting or getting them involved with their tournaments, and helping them set up their tournaments. We recently had a tournament a couple of weeks ago at the casino, at the Regent Casino, and we did a fundraiser for cancer care, and we had we were full for that.
Well, there you go. If you want to get involved, it's some great ways to enjoy the game of hockey. Coming up, I'm going to introduce you to a hardcore Jets fan and show you some of his memorabilia.